so now what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go over some postural exercises and stretches to help with neutralizing and creating a bracing of the spine. Normally what we see today is anterior head carriage with the chin forward, rounded shoulders, and a slumped torso. So what we want to do, that puts more stress, 13 pounds, doubles the weight of the head onto the spine, creating more issues with neck, low back, and shoulder pain. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna utilize, I've got a blank wall here. You can also use a doorway if you don't have a lot of wall space. You're going to go ahead and you're gonna stand with your feet about a half foot apart from the wall. Your glutes are gonna be touching the wall, upper back, and the head. Palms are gonna be faced out in order to get an externally rotated shoulder, which normally is internally rotated. This is gonna be an isometric move, and what you're going to do is you're gonna actually create retraction of the scapula and the shoulders right here by squeezing against the wall and relaxing. The palms are gonna stay pressed up against the wall, be activated, and you're gonna squeeze again for a couple of seconds and relax. Not coming off of the wall and slumping forward, but keeping erect along the wall as your baseline, and again squeezing. 10 to 15 repetitions, creating new muscle memory, creating extension, contraction, using the extensor muscles versus the flexor muscles, turning those off. The second move is going to be continuing to stay against the wall or the doorway. You can separate your feet a little bit hip width apart. You're going to be putting knuckles with thumbs down at the temples of the head, and the shoulders and the upper arms are going to be against the wall if you can. Now if you can't, you're going to work towards that progress, but for time being, we want to be back up, neutral spine. Again, always engage the glutes, that turns on the abdominal area of the core, and you're going to work at bringing elbow to elbow in the front of the face, right in through there and back again to the wall. Elbow to elbow, keeping the knuckles on the temple or side of the head, and back to the wall. Modified versions, obviously, if you're not there, you may be away from the wall due to tension and tightness in the upper shoulder area, rounded postural tone, closed off rib cage. You will just go ahead and start with the shoulders at that point and bring them around in front as much as you can. If this is where you end, then you go back to your starting, you try and get a little more erect, and you come back again. Repeating 10 to 15 times, 15 times with the progress of trying to stand a little more erect and bring them a little bit closer every time until you get to that point. That will vary for everybody from a few days, a few sessions, to a few weeks, maybe a few months. It's dependent on where you're at with your posture. So those two exercises done daily, 10 to 15 reps, is recommended to create a neurological difference and muscle memory changes within your posture. Thank you.